Ho, 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 all that filmers. Today we're going to be talking about the Netflix animated film Klaus, getting ready for the holiday season. Merry Christmas, everybody. And we're joined with
Happy
Annalise.
Hanukkah.
Yeah, Happy Hanukkah too. Save that for Uncut Gems.
It's Hanukkah. Hanukkah starts tonight.
But we're joined by Annalise, Margot, and Lindsay. Let's get into the review. What did you guys think? Just general thoughts on Klaus. Annalise, what were your thoughts?
Oh, I don't like a lot of Christmas movies, but this was very wholesome, and I just loved it.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that. I love the whole initial step of it. That it's not necessarily what you would think going into it. If you see the poster of this film, it's sort of like, oh, hey, this is just going to be like, hey, I'm Santa Claus, I'm delivering gifts. But like the general rise of all the characters is done in a really interesting way that I totally adored. And I found like loving this film. But Margot, what are some of your general thoughts?
Yeah, so I actually saw it at like a convention in California
Ooh.
on like a big
cool.
screen. And then afterwards they had like a little panel with the director and like a bunch of art leads, which was real cool. So besides the fact that as an animation student it was really cool to see that and then have that panel, I really liked the movie. I love me some good old-fashioned hand-drawn animation. It was so beautiful the way they did the lighting and stuff. And I also don't really like Christmas movies that much. But I thought it was very fun and wholesome, and I had a grand old time.
How would you feel like going into it? Because I'm assuming you didn't know too much about Klaus, correct?
Yeah, not really.
How would you feel if like they were just like something on the level of like an Emoji Movie or Klaus maybe?
I would feel real awkward since I was like in a huge crowd of people when I saw it. If like it was like the Emoji Movie, and then they were like trying to do a really serious panel, and everyone would just be like, "Ooh."
And then, Lindsay, what are some general thoughts?
I do like Christmas movies, so I was already hyped going into it, and I just thought it was so sweet. It kind of reminded me a little bit of The Emperor's New Groove.
Completely agree with that.
Which is one of my favorite movies. So I was like, this
also
is
agree with
The
that.
Emperor's
Let's go,
New
Lindsay.
Groove. This is The Emperor's New Groove, but like Santa. So yeah, I really liked it, and it was really pretty. Like the background,
It was
like
so beautiful.
yeah, it was just like really well animated,
And just like they didn't need to put, because you're right, like the background is like what is immersing you in a lot of this. And if they don't spend as much time on that depth and like how much importance that is, like it doesn't have a lasting like impact as it could in this, which I adored. But I want to throw out real quick. I love similar to Emperor's New Groove. I think Emperor's New Groove is one of the best feats in casting, where you have David Spade and John Goodman. Like they're just an incredible duo. And I'm trying to think the voice actor who played Kronk. I can't find it, but he is perfectly.
Oh, he's amazing.
Yeah, Patrick Warburton.
He's so good.
Yeah, same thing happens here. Like they cast everybody so well. I wouldn't have said before this that the same guy that yelled at Drum Boy to make sure to bang that drum, I didn't think he would be the best choice to play Santa. However, I'm wrong. Like Star Wars on the mind.
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons.
Yeah,
is
J.K.
Simmons. Jason Schwartzman as that fill-in for David Spade in the Cusco character. Also incredible. Rashida Jones and Will Sasso, like as these plucky side characters.
Yeah, it's a great cast.
Yeah, no, they're all like every voice character is amazing. I'm trying to think. If we're talking Christmas movies, of the Christmas movies that have come out, Lindsay, do you think this beats The Last Night of Christmas?
Are you talking about The Night Before Christmas?
Yes, of course. My bad. The prestigious movie.
Please, nothing can beat that movie.
Yeah. Sir Cole is a legend. But yeah,
Sir Cole is the perfect guy. It's the guy
he's the perfect man.
He's so well-rounded.
Yeah. He's so well-rounded.
Oh my!
They've been here all week.
Yeah, no, but so I just want to throw out in terms of I feel like it's been a while. So I'm contrarian, I suppose, on this. I actually really like Grinch 2018 just because I think that movie's like so wholesome. And for this to come and be like, and also like Lindsay, I am also a sucker for Christmas and the sucker of themes of like the holidays. And even like I don't even, I'm gonna be honest, before watching it, I didn't really understand Hanukkah, but the Rugrats Hanukkah special is like I cried to it when I was 8 years old. Like holiday movies just have something that works for me, even if they're not the best movies. The movie we were alluding to with Circle, like even that I didn't think was terrible.
I mean, I liked it. I like that
That's
movie.
because it's amazing.
It was funny. Yeah, it was entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah, for what it is, like for what that movie sets out to be, and what this movie sets out to be, both great. But I just think like Klaus sort of throws itself into like the upper echelon of Christmas movies, and like Grinch 2018 was sort of a guilty pleasure for me in a lot of ways. But like it's interesting to see. I don't know if you guys even have like Christmas movies. I know like Home Alone for me is up there.
Love
But-
Home Alone.
Oh
I
yeah,
love Home Alone.
that's a classic.
I just rewatched A Christmas Vacation last night. I love
Oh
that
wait,
movie.
what channel did you watch it on?
My mom bought it.
Oh, okay, because it was playing, but I was like, ooh, never mind. I haven't seen A Christmas Vacation.
Wait, really? Oh my god, I watched it so many times as a kid.
Yeah, no, I've heard it's lots of fun. I'm probably a couple of movies, even though we have like 3 days before Christmas. I'm probably gonna rewatch It's a Wonderful Life as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
lot
I
of
haven't
great
seen
Christmas
that
movies.
one. I need to watch it.
I need
Yeah,
to
no,
watch
it's
too.
lots of fun. There's actually, so we did this for film, or I was doing the movement for Film Club for Christmas, and I actually think there's like only 5 categories of Christmas movies, and tons of people. If we're mentioning this, there's only like one category of Hallmark movie that is repeated over and over and over again,
Yes,
Um,
yeah.
which is hilarious in itself. But I think as a movie where like character learns a lesson and like becomes understanding of Christmas, like I don't know, this fits that bill so well. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
for
thought it
it.
was a really interesting like way to tell the story of like how Santa Claus came to be, like how it's not from like Santa's perspective and it's about the male guy.
For sure, yeah.
I thought that was
I like-
creative.
I love that I didn't even realize it was going to be a Santa origin story until like halfway through, where I was like, where's this
Yeah.
movie going?
As soon as I saw Klaus, I was like, it's Santa.
I really like that Santa wasn't like this, like happy, like joyful guy at the beginning. Like it was so he was
Yeah.
mysterious and
Yeah.
isolated, and then like he begins to be this like lovable character, and I really like that. Like it wasn't the super happy Santa Claus we know at the beginning. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
really
no,
like
it
that.
really works, like spinning that character on its head in a really interesting way. I'm gonna throw out this. Besides animation, do you guys think this movie has any chances for Oscars? I assume
Maybe
it does.
best original
don't.
song. It could be nominated.
Ooh, that's true. They do have an original
Wait, let me
song.
look at the short list.
No, but I also sort of want to throw out this too. Margot, have you seen the Love, Death, Robots, or whatever the anthology series Netflix has?
Love, Death, and
I've
Robots.
seen some of them.
Okay, because I'm actually really excited because I feel like Netflix doing that show, like even though it was just small shorts that creative teams did, like I think we're gonna get a movie from basically every team that worked on an episode for that show.
Yeah,
'Cause we've
I
got-
hope so.
We've got like
Netflix has been given like a lot of good animated movies with like Klaus and I Lost My Body,
yep,
and
Go-
like shows and stuff too, like Green Eggs and Ham.
yep.
And
Even
all
that, like
those.
that blends a lot of CGI into 2D in a really
Yeah,
fun way.
But
Oh god.
yeah, that was something I liked a lot about Klaus was that even though it's a 2D traditionally hand-drawn animated film, they still took a lot of aspects from 3D, like how they did the lighting on the characters was very much
Oh,
influenced by
yeah.
how 3D animated movies are done, and I think that's really great with the great direction that the animation industry is moving in. Like same with Spider-Verse, how Spider-Verse took a lot of influence from traditional 2D with how the faces were animated with like the lines on their face and stuff like that, and like the smears. Like I think it's really cool that movies like Klaus and Spider-Verse are like in like a majority 3D or 2D style, but taking aspects from the other version to
Which
like
would be-
enhance it.
It would be cool if like any of those movies could be recognized for visual effects or something. Like
Yeah.
Spider-Verse genuinely has some of the best cinematography, editing, visual effects, and they were just like,
I wish there was like an Oscar category for like lighting or something, because I
Oh,
feel
that
like
would be
animated
great.
movies could do really well with
they
that.
do wonders. Like even Toy Story that came out before, like even if
Toy
you don't
Story
like,
4, there's like so many shots I see, like I watched it recently, and there were so many shots where I could just hear Pixar in the back of my mind going, "For your consideration, best animated movie," because there's like so many lights on the screen. Like that must have taken so long to render. It's crazy.
I can't think, like specifically with the cat, like I can't think about how long someone painstakingly had to sit in front of a computer and be like, "Yep, got to get this cat to look like a cat."
It can take like over a day to render one frame of animation.
Oh God!
It's no joke. It's
And what's
crazy.
funny is like literally like comparing that to Toy Story 1. Like animation has gone so far, and like just to see, look, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm cool with Moana, I'm cool with Frozen. Maybe we'll talk about Frozen 2 at some point to revisit it. But like I just like variation on animation, and like for Klaus to come out like this, love it.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I'm like saying with like the blending of, but like that's a reason why Spider-Verse I thought did so well, was not only did it like look different stylistically from every other 3D movie, it like took all that stuff from 2D, and that's what made it look so good. And same with Klaus looking different using 3D stuff.
the
Techniques
animation
is the
nerds
word.
were fed, yeah. is all we got to say. But yeah, no, I'd recommend this as a sort of close thing. I'd give a huge hearty recommendation to families if you're looking for like a movie to watch. And like my mom was telling me, she's like, "Oh yeah, let's go see Jumanji 2," and I probably will because I love my mom. And if she wants to see a movie, we'll go see a movie. We'll go
That's
see
so
Jumanji
awesome.
2. However, let's all watch Klaus together, family. And I think I'm gonna subjugate them to that, even if they don't want it. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. So we're gonna hit scores.
We need to show people that a true selfless act always sparks another.
Annalise, what would you give Klaus out of 10?
Maybe an 8.5 for me. Yeah, an 8.5.
Nice. Margot, what would you give Klaus?
Like a 9?
I think I would give Klaus. There's stuff that I really would like to talk about that's sort of minor, that's a little bit spoilery. But I'll just sort of say this, and you can skip 10 seconds if you want to miss this. It's an emotional ride for me. But Lindsay, what is going to be your score for this film?
I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Oh, sweet. So we're all above 8. So a certified fresh. No, that's going to be the Margot line. It's a good movie.
Movie good. Thank you.
Movie good. And that's going to wrap it up for a review of Klaus. If you guys want to talk about this film, feel free to mention anything that you want to bring up in the comments. There might be some spoilers. Those do happen in the comments, just for people to be wary. If you're just like, "Oh, hey, this was a great recommendation," maybe don't read the other comments. And if you guys want to check out our other reviews for the one Margot mentioned, the other animated Netflix film, I Lost My Body, me and Annalise talk about that for a little bit, as well as plenty of other reviews and tons of podcast episodes. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.